or dwell with them according to knowledge. Look at 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 5. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in God, adorned themselves, being in subjection to their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as you do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered. So you see that word there in verse 7, it says, likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge. So the reason why you oftentimes see that word likewise is because if it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. It goes both ways. So we need to dwell with each other according to knowledge. What do you mean by that? We need to figure out what pleases one another. We need to figure out what makes one another angry, what makes one another sad, what makes one another happy. And we need to try to dwell with them with that in mind. Amen? And it's especially important for a husband. Because if you ain't figured out, yes, sir, if she ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. Now, when it comes to us figuring them out, sir, we got our work cut out for us. Amen? We got our work cut out for us. It might take you a while. I heard a joke one time. This man was walking down the beach, and he found a bottle. He picked it up, rubbed it. Genie came out. Genie says, all right, hey, you know the deal. You get one wish. Anything in the entire world you want, you get one wish. Name it. He said, well, I'm already a multi-millionaire. I pretty much got everything in the world anybody could ever want. But there's one thing. He said, I've always dreamed of going to Hawaii. He said, but I'm scared to fly. I'm scared of water. So I want to be able to drive from California to Hawaii. He said, I want you to build me a bridge from California to Hawaii. That genie stopped. He said, sir, do you realize what you're asking me to do? He said, there ain't enough cement in the world to build a bridge from California to Hawaii. That is impossible. Can't you come up with something else? Can't you think of something else? He said, well, you know what? He said, I've been married 3 times. And he said, I just can't seem to figure out women. Could you please create me to where I can understand women? That genie stopped. He thought for a minute, scratching his head. He said, sir, did you want that bridge 2-lane or 4-lane? Amen. But look, we should try to figure out what makes one another happy, what makes one another sad, and we should try to live with them according to knowledge and try to please them, right? Now, doesn't the Bible talk about esteem others better than yourself? Both should try to dwell with knowledge, try to please one another. If they don't like something, try not to do it.